time to call your lawyer.
As we do Wednesday mornings, we get a hold of my friend and yours, attorney for the injured Bruce L. Scheiner. Ask him a question submitted by you about the law. Something that confuses you, something that confounds you, something that you're going through. Let's see if today's question is yours. If not, I'm sure it'll still be interesting. And I'll tell you in just a moment how you can submit a question for consideration on a future Ask the Lawyer segment. That's something you do want to do. The guy is a never-ending fountain of knowledge, and we love to pick his brain. Now, I should remind you before we do anything else that this segment of the show should not be taken as specific legal advice in your specific situation. The details matter, which is why it's important for you to sit down with a professional and get answers for your specific problem. You're strongly encouraged to talk to a professional, by the way, before you say anything, make any statements, make a recorded statement, or sign anything. Otherwise, you may be giving up your rights and not even know it. So take advantage of free consultations, of which Bruce L. Scheiner does indeed offer. Let's see what Bruce thinks of today's legal brain teaser. Please make welcome attorney for the injured, Bruce L. Scheiner. And good morning to you, Bruce.
Good morning, Todd.
How are you today?
I'm doing very well, and how about you?
I'm doing fine. I got to be honest with you. I don't like it when I see these kinds of questions come in. We like asking questions of you and getting your feedback, but another motorcycle accident, there's just far too many of those.
There certainly are, and they're so serious. And it's just a shame that people don't look twice for motorcycles.
I know. Fortunately, in this case, this question has made it to the right ears. And by that, I mean, I know that you and your associates have a great deal of experience dealing with motorcycle cases.
Yes, we represent many motorcycle riders. We have a large part of our practice that just deals with injured motorcycle riders.
Okay. That's what I was suggesting, is I think we've come to the right place. So let me go ahead and read you the question, and then you can weigh in as you see appropriate. Are you ready?
I am ready, Todd.
All right. A woman was riding on a motorcycle, and the driver cut in front of another vehicle. The driver was killed. The woman is in the hospital in critical condition. The driver didn't have motorcycle insurance, and her family doesn't know what to do. They are concerned that since it may be his fault, and he didn't have insurance, that they may be out of luck. The woman is in her late 40s, and this accident will likely affect her for the rest of her life. What should the family do? Someone recommended a lawyer, but they never heard of that lawyer. They don't have any money, and they don't know much about the law. What should they do? I have to say, the only thing I can say concretely is they did the right thing so far. If you don't know much about the law, you came to the right radio program, not because we know, but we know that Bruce will weigh in on this and help us out. What do you make of this?
Well, I think that it's very important that person contacts an experienced motorcycle personal injury lawyer, because there's a lot of things that are going on. A lot of people think that because you're a passenger on a motorcycle and the driver was at fault, that limits or prevents you from making a recovery,
right? Which
it doesn't. If the motorcycle driver either has motorcycle insurance or his estate has assets that can lead to a recovery, you could pursue the motorcycle driver, motorcycle owner, or the estate of the motorcycle driver if he has any accumulations.
Okay.
The other thing is our old friend uninsured motorist coverage. If the driver was in fact uninsured and the passenger had uninsured motorist coverage, this is a perfect time to be able to make a recovery under the uninsured motorist portion.
So even though the passenger wasn't driving her car, her automobile uninsured driver insurance may come into play here.
It may come into play. That's where it's important to have the stacking form of uninsured motorist coverage, but she would be entitled to uninsured motorist coverage if the motorcycle driver who was at fault didn't have any insurance.
The question that sticks out here to me is someone recommended a lawyer, but they never heard of that lawyer. How do you go about finding the right person in a situation like this?
I think it's a matter of reputation.
Okay.
I know that, in the Southwest Florida, Port Charlotte, Fort Myers, Naples area, if someone's in a motorcycle accident and goes to their motorcycle club or motorcycle friends, they'll give them our name at least, and probably, maybe another name or two, but it should be by reputation.
Okay.
And recently we've been asked to speak at several motorcycle clubs because the members of the clubs want to know about changes in the laws and the best insurance to get and things of that nature.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's very good to know. Does it make a difference with the insurance companies? You mentioned reputation. Do insurance companies get to know the reputation of the lawyers in the area?
Absolutely. It's a tremendous factor.
Okay.
And it took me a while to learn this, but you could take the same claim and and have it presented to the same insurance company by 3 different lawyers, and they'll get 3 different offers based upon the reputation of the lawyer.
Oh, wow.
Because when it comes to our firm, the insurance company knows that they have to pay the full fair value. Otherwise, we're going to take them to court. And we have a very, very strong record in court, and nobody wants to get beat up. So they'd rather pay our clients than get beat up in court.
Isn't that fascinating, though, the 3 different outcomes with the same insurance company? That shows you why it's so important to have a professional on your side. And handling something like this on your own shouldn't even be considered.
That's 100% correct.
All right, Bruce. A tragic situation. We hope for a good outcome for this woman who's still obviously quite young, has quite a long life ahead of her. We hope it's a very happy, healthy life once she gets past this. And I hope that she seeks out the help that you have been describing. Thank you so much for giving us some advice this morning.
Thank you very much, Todd. I'm looking forward to speaking to you next week.
As are we, as always. Thank you so much. Bruce L. Scheiner, let's give it up. Come on. Yeah, that's it. Let's give it up for Bruce L. Scheiner, who gives of his time to help us understand the law a little better on Kicks Country 92.9. Now, I promised I would tell you how to submit a question. Let's do that right now. Simply go to our website, kickscountry929.com. KIX Country 929.com. And look for Bruce L. Scheiner on the homepage. Click there. You'll be able to send your question. Notice that you never hear names or extremely personal information. And you never hear identifying things, as we keep everything very confidential. And basically, on the upcoming shows, you're going to get an answer to your question from one of the professionals in the area, Bruce L. Scheiner. Now, if you'd like to go and get a face-to-face sit-down with Bruce and his crew, that's a very good idea. So please do this. Go to the Port Charlotte office, which is on the southbound side of US 41, about halfway between Forest Nelson and Midway. Or call and get an appointment. Here's the number, 941-743-7777. Tell them that Todd sent you from the radio station from Kicks Country. Again, the name is Todd, and they will take exceptional care of you. 941-743-7777. Don't let anyone take away your rights. Find out how to protect yourself in your interest today by calling Bruce L. Scheiner and tell him we sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.